I actually, before I started working in Mojang, I had my own game development company called Oxeye Game Studio. And we were working on this game which back then was called Project B, because we hadn't named it yet. When I started working on Mojang, I asked, is it okay if I continue to have my company on the side? And Carl and Marcus, they were fine with that. My two friends and partners, they continued working on the game, and I started working on Minecraft. And it kind of, since they were my friends, they were living in Stockholm, they were often at the office, and we had this great game in our opinion, but we didn't really have any backing for it. And so what happened was that we signed a deal, a really like friendly deal with Oxeye and Mojang. So now Mojang is helping us with, helping Oxeye with contacts with Microsoft and helping us with porting to get it on consoles.
Why not just absorb it into Mojang if you're already there?
I don't think we don't feel that's a benefit for either. It comes down to a lot of like politics and such, but we are three co-founders of Oxeye, and it kind of would lose its soul somehow. 2 weeks ago, I tried to help with some level design, and obviously Oxeye is at the Mojang office now, so we meet almost every day and discuss gameplay things. And so, if people say it's the creators of Minecraft, that means we are getting free publicity because everybody knows Minecraft, so that's a really good thing. But I hope that especially my friend who's known as the Wreck on the internet, is Daniel Brynolf, he's a real genius when it comes to game development. So I hope that in the future people will recognize him for all the work he's done.
Okay.
Yeah. We say that it's a collaboration, but using the word publishing is easier, I suppose. It's not publishing in the normal sense because Mojang doesn't do any retail publishing, but we are using the account and sales system, the same system Minecraft and Skulls use for Cobalt. So in that sense, Mojang is publishing it. We were supposed to be the first of several. Now that is kind of put on ice. We'll see later, I guess. There is two parts of Cobalt. There's a single-player adventure mode or a campaign. So in the adventure mode, it's kind of like a role-playing game. You upgrade your character, and so you're Agent Cobalt. And then there's the multiplayer, which comes just both in co-op and in versus mode, which is a very hectic action game. Everything has bullet time, which is the bullet time is local, which creates really interesting scenarios. A bullet time is created when a character is close to something dangerous, but it's like a bubble of bullet time, so people still run around in their own pace outside of it. Yeah, it's not really easy to explain, but it's really fun to play. And we have a couple of game modes, and we have something called Capture the Plug, which is like Capture the Flag. You have a plug thing for an electricity machine. Anyway, and it kind of creates interesting scenarios because you can kind of throw a grenade at someone just to make him get stuck in bullet time, and then you run around him. And so the history of this project was that we tried several years to find a really new, fun, like gimmick game to make. But it was difficult to find something fun that was something new at the same time. So we started making this as the idea was just to make a really solid action platformer. And I suppose the inspiration was like Mega Man. It's a combination of many platform games. And the theme and the feeling of the environments is actually more inspired by games, Fallout and movies like the Blade Runner. It's not exclusive, no, but we have a partnership with Microsoft on
So
this.
it's just releasing first on Microsoft, is that the idea?
Actually, I'm not sure. Cobalt has a lot of small details everywhere, and all of these things have taken a lot of time to develop. It has only been like one. It has been mainly one programmer and one artist working on it. So I hope for a second quarter next year.